Tibbs is not here. Georgia Leach is not here. Mitchell Jones is not here.
And Dan doesn't get to vote, huh? He's not a precinct committee member.
Yeah, he doesn't have a vote. He's vice chairman, but he doesn't have a vote.
Right. So just 12 ballots is.
Gray-haired gentleman down there took my place.
What's that?
There's the gray-haired gentleman took my place.
Yeah, you beat me last time.
There was one more thing I was going to... Oh, here's what I also, while we're waiting for the results, I'm going to pass this sheet around. This is just an Excel sheet I made up with addresses, phone numbers, and emails. Will you please confirm that all those things are correct? And there's a couple blanks that need to be filled in for a couple people. So I'm going to start that with you, if you don't mind. And then, in the meantime, I will announce that David DeHaas is the new chairman of Legislative District 17. Woo! So, now, David, the rules say that this is your meeting now from this point forward. But I'm happy to assist you if you would like.
I accept your assistance, sir. So now nominations are open for vice chairman. So nominations are open for vice chairman. I'm sorry. Alan Hoover. All right. So I hear a second.
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 Oh.
So nomination for T. Alan Hoover. Anybody else? They want to move that we...
All right, who seconded that?
Any other nominations? All right, I have a movement for the nomination to be closed. Anyone want to second that? Seconded by Dawn. Now, do we have to paper vote, or do we just...
No. Just take a vote on it, though.
All those in favor of T. Alan Hoover being vice chairman?
Aye.
Aye. Congratulations, sir.
That was easy. Have a seat.
You got a speech.
You got promoted.
All right, now we take nominations for the job of secretary. This is a fantastic job. Lots of opportunity for growth and experience in this position.
If anybody nominates me, I know where you live
And I
now.
understand that they're doubling the pay this year for secretary.
Yeah.
Twice the cut.
Mr. Chairman,
Yes.
I would like to nominate Stephen Smith.
Can you do that?
I'm going to go to shift for work so I can come to these meetings more often, but I don't have it just yet. I would certainly be amenable when I get a new shift.
Well, the truth is,
That's a
we don't meet that often.
Yeah, we meet
Twice a year,
twice a year.
maybe.
I'll check the numbers.
And Georgia Meacham is...
Fine.
Any other? So we've had a second. All right.
Call to a vote.
Okay. So I don't see anybody else begging for. All right. I would move we close and vote. All those in favor say aye.
You can't make
Aye.
Oh, I can't do that.
chairman.
Oh.
Somebody else has to.
All right. Someone make a motion, please.
I move that the nomination cease and Scott be elected secretary.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? I'll oppose it just to oppose it.
So that was by Don Hatch. Mr. Secretary, I'm taking some very loose notes for you.
Appreciate that. I can.
not.
They're all hands. Okay.
Okay.
Now the
Election of delegates to the
delegates
state
to the-
GOP convention.
Yeah. Now, are you okay with what we're understanding?
We'll do this one at a time, right?
Take one office at a time.
Right.
So only precinct committeeman can nominate.
Okay.
They can nominate anybody. You don't have to be a precinct committeeman to be nominated. You have to be a district. You have to be a legislative district resident and a registered Republican.
Registered,
But if you're a
and you have
communist.
to have this.
Right. So you have to
And-
fill out the form,
and
be in the district 17.
Does anybody have these forms over there filled out who wants to be considered?
Oh, right.
And I think you also have to be a Golden State Warriors fan as well. Is that?
They're in trouble, man. Anybody else?
1 sec.
What'd you do with my list? My alternate from the county. Who did I hand that?
Oh, it was right over.
It's right here.
You would not want to be in this voting if you're already on that other list,
Correct.
right? Because you can't have the two spots.
So if you're already a delegate or on a this is just proposed, right? So it could change tomorrow. But in theory, if you're already on the proposed delegate list, there probably would be little reason for you to want to go as a District 17 delegate because then we'd have to replace people. But if you can be an alternate for the county and an alternate for the legislative district, just so you know. But you cannot be a delegate on one and an alternate on the other. Make sense? So if you're already delegate on one or the other,
or delegate,
you can't be
period.
an alternate also. But you could be an alternate for both.
But you can't vote on the same issue for both.
Can't vote on the same issue twice. That makes sense? Clear
Makes
as mud?
sense. Makes sense. All right. So, I
Okay,
would-
Mr. Chairman?
Mr. Chair.
Okay, so go ahead.
Okay.
You go.
We're open for nominations. So,
Mr. Chairman?
yes.
I would like to nominate Tabby Jolly, our state representative candidate, for delegate to the state convention, to be our delegate to the state convention.
Okay. Do I hear a motion to
I'll second it.
second the motion? Okay. Any other nominations? All right. I have a nomination for Matthew Jensen.
I can't second that, can I?
And
You can he nominate? Can the vice chairman
No.
approve?
only precinct committeeman can second.
Second. Okay.
I'll second it.
All right. So seconded. So we have Matthew and okay. Any other nominations? All right. We'll close that one and we'll do our,
Just a moment. Are there any
The
other
nominations for
yes.
this.
Are there any other nominations? Yes, I asked them.
for convention delegate?
Yeah, I have 6 forms.
But we're just doing one at a time, right?
Yeah, but
Well, you already have 2 on the list, though,
We
right?
have to, now we have to keep going.
yeah, you can keep going or you can wait till the next one. It doesn't matter.
Can we move that all those names, we move the other nominations this time? They're all gonna be nominated, we'll just do it at once.
Right.
I agree.
Yeah.
Let's take them one at a time.
Well, how do you take
No,
them
we
one at a
gotta-
time
yeah.
why wouldn't you just nominate them all
Right.
and then vote? Because
That's right.
otherwise the first 3 people that are nominated are they're it.
Yeah.
So why wouldn't you just let everybody in under one motion or
Yeah.
separate motions, but then vote?
This is a complicated way to
Yeah,
do it.
It
that gives.
is,
everybody
one at a
a
time
chance.
is weird.
No.
This
No,
is-
I think one at a time makes
this is
sense.
how we do it when we're
Well,
But we'll
voting
just
for
do
the-
rounds of voting. Once
Yeah.
we get everybody in the hopper.
Yeah.
We'll
Right,
just do-
everybody, but everybody in first and then hold your vote, right?
No, we'll do one at a time, like what?
One
what
at
you-
a time.
Yes, one at a time. So one seat at a time.
So tell us who the next.
So I've got David DeHaas, Michael Govino, Michael Govlo,
Gould?
Michael, that's cool. Cool. Michael Gould.
Hey, I'm left-handed. Left-handed.
Tim Beck, Chris Off.
Jim Beck,
And so
Tim-
give me,
Tim.
oh, sorry, I shouldn't be writing these down. So Tim who? Off?
Tim Beck, he's over
Tim
here.
Beck. Tim Beck.
Chris Off. David DeHaas and Michael Gould.
Well, the problem with this is that I would rather be on, if I was doing anything, be an alternate delegate, rather than a delegate. So if there's anybody else in that situation, so we have alternates,
You'd
right?
rather be an alternate?
I would rather be an
Okay,
alternate. than
well,
be-
that
So
helps.
then we're taking you.
So is there anybody else in that situation that would rather be an alternate versus being?
Explain, Kim, what exactly is the difference in a delegate and an alternate?
So an alternate means you may not probably, you know, if the delegate drops out, then you go in their place. Otherwise, you don't go.
Yeah,
No, you go.
You go.
You go, but you
But
might
you
not
may
get
not
to
have a
vote.
vote as an alternate delegate.
yeah, you go, you got to
Okay, make
go.
me an alternate, because there's a chance I might not be able to make the whole thing.
Are you
Okay,
Chris?
so Tim, you would rather be an alternate.
Tim wants to be an
Okay.
I don't
alternate.
want to be.
Dave wants
That
to
helps.
be an
Chris, what
alternate.
about you?
I'm good.
You're good? Michael?
I can do either.
So, Mr. Chairman, I would also nominate then for delegate, Michael Gould.
Second. Can I second?
Huh?
Mike.
Mr. Chairman, can I second?
I second it then.
I can be a dictator.
I move and I
And then,
second.
Mr. Chairman, I will also nominate Chris Off. Okay, so we have all the people who want to be delegates
On the ballot.
on the ballot.
So that would be,
So now we vote for one. Is that right?
That's correct. No, well, yes, that's correct.
We vote for
Isn't
one.
Bruce already on
Give
the
us the
stage?
tabs and we'll vote.
So give everybody 2 minutes, then we'll vote, everybody vote for one. Tally it,
that doesn't make
And
any sense.
yeah, you have to get.
and then we'll
one.
go to
It's the 50% plus one.
do another round of voting.
For all of them at once, or vote for them in individual separate contests.
Yeah.
That's
and-
why I
and-
thought we were talking about first.
And,
separate
and the
contests.
state party rules, which we're operating under, state you take each position separately. Now, we've got 6 people who want to be delegates and alternate delegates, but we have to.
I move that we climb back into the trees and not do any of the
And we
civilization
have two
nonsense.
that want to be alternates, and we have the third that's not going to be an alternate. That would make it really easy.
We have 4.
You can switch me to alternate.
Switch someone,
So there is, well, so who is on the list to be, that we have for delegates right now?
So the delegates, the possibilities are Tabby Jolly, Matthew Jensen, Chris Hawk, and Michael Gould.
Because Tim and David said they want to be alternates. Okay.
You know what, make it simple. I'll go alternate as well.
I have a question about this. Is there a set number that we send to the convention then? 3?
3 delegates and 3
3
alternates.
delegates, 3 alternates. So, Mr. Chairman, if I might, I would actually make a motion to suspend the rules to allow the lowest vote getter on the delegate list to simply be relegated as the alternate delegate,
Final
the
alternate.
3rd alternate delegate. But we have to suspend the rules in order for that to happen, which requires a 2/3 vote.
We could have voted for each individual.
Well, whichever way, it's going to take time, so let's just,
Well, theoretically, we may only have to go 1 round of voting. If we do it that way.
whichever.
Okay, so we got to vote now to suspend the rules.
So you want me to restate my, so we do 1 round of voting, the lowest vote getter